Pakistan and Afghanistan have deep-rooted relations. We have shared history. We have a common long border to more than 2,600 kilometers of border. Deep-rooted people-to-people connectivity exists between the two countries. This embassy and this building of the embassy and residence, this has an important history. It's more than 100 years old building. It used to be British legation before the independence of Pakistan. In 1947, this property of which was British legation was given to in the distribution of assets to Pakistan, and since then it has been the premise of Embassy of Pakistan to Afghanistan. In 1995, unfortunately, during some turbulent times, this building was ransacked and destroyed. In 2010 and 11, about 10-11 years ago, government of Pakistan rebuilt this building, restored its premises, and since then it has been serving as Embassy of Pakistan, Kabul, and the residence of Ambassador of Pakistan to Afghanistan. This is a really large premise. The total area of the embassy and embassy compound and the embassy residences compound is around 27 acres. And incidentally, this is the largest area occupied by any embassy in Afghanistan. Clock tower is also a very old structure. When this building was built initially, it is one of the earliest structures. All other structures belonging to that time had to be brought down and demolished when we restored this building. But clock tower is the only structure that remained there and that has been in its original state. So it is one of the historic parts of this premises. Pakistan and Afghanistan have deep-rooted relations. We have shared history. We have a common long border to more than 2,600 kilometers of border. Deep-rooted people-to-people connectivity exists between the two countries. The people of the two countries are socially, culturally, religiously, historically, and many other ways are linked to each other. There is a lot of economic interaction that has continued to take place between the two countries. When the developments of 15 August took place, Afghanistan went through some serious challenges resulting from the departure of the international community from here, resulting from the restrictions that were imposed on Afghanistan, banking restrictions. Afghanistan's assets were frozen. As a result of that, Afghanistan and Afghanistan's people have been suffering from a serious humanitarian crisis. And in that process, Pakistan has tried to help Afghanistan, assist Afghanistan in a brotherly way, and we have tried to provide humanitarian assistance, tried to facilitate international humanitarian assistance to Afghanistan. We have tried to enhance our economic exchanges with Afghanistan in the field of education, health, and so many other humanitarian fields. Pakistan has tried to play a role of a brotherly neighbor with Afghanistan so that some of the suffering and plight of the nation of Afghanistan can be addressed in this challenging time. Because of the close people-to-people connectivity between the two countries, a large number of Afghans have moved towards Pakistan on a regular basis. Pakistan has been issuing thousands of visas per month to Afghans for many years now. After 15th of August, we have been issuing visas to all those Afghans who wanted to temporarily relocate to Pakistan or wanted to travel through Pakistan to other places. I think we have issued more than 100,000 visas in past 6 or 7 months, and we continue to issue around 1,500 to 2,000 visas to Afghans on a daily basis. These include around 500, 600 visas for medical treatment, then visas for visit and family purposes, visas for business and economic purposes, and visas to students and some other categories. So, in all, visa is an important function of Pakistan's diplomatic mission here in Kabul. As a result of developments on 15th August, a large number of foreigners were present here in Afghanistan. They wanted to leave the country and they wanted assistance from Pakistan, assistance from other neighboring countries. During that period, we provided assistance to these foreign nationals belonging to either governments or media or business community. Pakistan International Airlines arranged special flights, chartered flights for taking these people to Pakistan. From there, they travel to their own countries, and this operation continued for more than a month. As part of that operation, we were able to facilitate a large number of people coming from various nationalities who wanted to leave Afghanistan and go to their country. So it was a large-scale operation. Pakistan Embassy facilitated that operation, and it was appreciated by the international community.